Hospitality and particularly the nighttime economy provide thousands of jobs in my constituency. Restaurants, bars, pubs, clubs, live music venues, great businesses making a vibrant city. But hit hardest over the last year. And too many who work within them have fallen through the gaps in the support schemes. New businesses ineligible for it because of administrative deadlines, self-employed who missed out, workers who'd moved employer at the wrong time. So it's no surprise that according to figures announced this morning, the number of claimants in my constituency has doubled over the last year. Next week's budget must address these issues and provide the flexible help the hospitality sector needs as we navigate the roadmap out of restrictions and ensure that businesses don't fall at the first hurdle. Support's essential not only for businesses that will remain closed, but for those which will initially only be able to open partially with outside-only service. And crucially, it must extend to their supply chains. Continuing VAT and business rates relief will help. So will a smart furlough scheme that doesn't abandon those who can only open in a limited way. Dissolving support too quickly or too crudely will fail jobs and businesses. Another group who are key to my local economy are students. They've been hard hit by the pandemic, and not just in terms of education. With maintenance loans not even covering rent for many, part-time work provides vital income to sustain many students at university. Jobs they depend on in hospitality and retail have disappeared in the pandemic. The income lost through the absence of those jobs has had a huge impact. As students, they haven't been eligible for the support that's available to others, although they've still been required to pay rent for accommodation that they've not been allowed to use. That's why the APPG for Students, which I chair, has asked for substantial additional hardship support from government, as well as support for universities to address lost learning. Practical recommendations on which the government has fallen short. Yesterday, the Prime Minister confirmed that many students won't be allowed back to campus until after Easter, and the jobs on which they rely aren't returning anytime soon either. This morning, the Universities Minister wrote an open letter to students highlighting the £70 million of hardship support that has been provided. It's worth just £36 per student in England, equivalent to the wages of a short bar shift, barely a sticking plaster, and much less than the £80 in Scotland, £300 in Wales and £500 in Northern Ireland. Madam Deputy Speaker, this generation of students will be paying for the pandemic longer than the rest of us, and they deserve our support now.